The Fosterville Gold Project is situated in the central Victoria goldfield, which following the gold rush of the 1850s remains one of the most richly endowed gold provinces in the world. Fosterville lies about 150 kilometres north of Melbourne and 20 kilometres east of the Bendigo goldfield, which was by far the biggest gold producer in Victoria. Perseverance holds a large exploration licence area, shown here in blue, surrounding the mining licence shown in red. Modern open pit mining has been along a series of northerly trending faults. These pits extended to depths of around 40 metres and ore was treated on open leach pads as on the left. Recent exploration on the Fosterville fault in this central area of the mining licence has located substantial deeper ore chutes under the Ellesmere and Falcon pits. Little work has yet been done to look for deeper mineralisation under the pits to the north, along the Fosterville fault, or between these pits. There is also a completely separate set of faults in the northeast of the mining licence, which gave rise to the Robbins Hill and O'Dwyer's pits. These were mined and treated in the same way, producing nearly as much gold as the total amount from the Fosterville fault. Little, if any, exploration for deeper sulphide-hosted gold has been carried out in this area. These pits, in the interim, will be used to store groundwater from mine dewatering. Going beneath the surface, the amount of shallow drilling carried out for the earlier mining is evident. Looking back at the Fosterville fault, the new, deeper drilling located a series of faults such as the Phoenix Fault, which splay off the main fault. These faults control the newly located richer chutes shown here in greater than 3.5 grams per tonne of gold. In some areas, these can be mined near the surface by deepening the open pits. The Falcon pit will provide the first ore while the underground development is underway. Access by a decline will allow early mining of stopes at Ellesmere. Turning to view the area northward along the Fosterville fault gives a three-dimensional impression of the mine. The Ellesmere pit will be the second pit to be mined. Underground mining of the Phoenix chute will be by a series of panels mined from the bottom up along levels. At this stage, mining will extend to over 500 metres below the surface. A third small open pit may be mined between the other two pits. The 2.5 kilometre long area of new mining is only 15% of the total known extent of mineralisation on the mining licence. Passing westward over the deepened pits, the new sulphide gold treatment plant is similar to most other gold plants, with a crusher, SAG mill and ROM ore storage at the north end. In addition, the sulphide ore requires flotation, biox, bacterial and neutralisation circuits before gold can be extracted in the CIL circuit. Looking to the north, the overburden heap will be larger and the increase in size of the open pits can be gauged from the remaining older pits. Further north, the main residue dam for treatment tailings will be built progressively over the life of the mine. This dam will be built as a stable landform and will be capped with rock and soil for rehabilitation to forest on completion of mining. Rehabilitation of the mine site is carried out progressively on completed areas. At completion, the site is planned to consist of mainly reforested areas with some interspersed grassland over the varied landforms of overburden and treatment areas and backfilled pits. Reforestation with native species indigenous to the area has been very successful and will be the main land use. The site is planned to retain some water-filled open pits and roads severed by mining in areas such as between Falcon South and Falcon pits will be reinstated over the backfilled pits like the Falcon pit. The objective, on cessation of mining, is to have stable and interesting landforms with long-term varied uses.